Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, John Jordan. Today we are playing Merge Town, so it's a addictive, casual little kind of match idle game from Gram Games. So we can see the basic setup here. I'm getting gold from my houses in my town. I tap on these boxes which appear and I can merge any two of the same. I can merge them together and obviously they kind of chain up. I can tap this little box at the bottom here to get boxes quicker, so I can merge. So see, I'm merging things, unlocking more space as I go. Got this gift box here. It's going to give me a random item. I can upgrade this by watching a rewarded video, which I'm not going to do. But we can just let this kind of continue on. So what's the point of it? In an idle game type mode, I can go in and okay, so this is interesting. So this is, I've went to go into an option in the game and I got this ad. This is not an opt-in ad. This is not something I chose to do. This is something that just popped up. And this kind of stuff I think is a problem. I can go no thanks, but it breaks the flow. I've just got into this game and I wanted to kind of get these gift boxes. So in this one I can use my money in the game by getting kind of higher level houses by buying those as gift boxes. So now if I go back in, you can see these boxes here have higher level houses that I can then obviously quicker to match up. But I do think you have to be quite careful with these kind of very casual games. They are kind of fun, although it doesn't really have any deep kind of mode other than unlocking new houses. And after a while, it's not like these houses are incredibly exciting new things, new features happening with them. You know, you're basically getting more land and getting more houses. So I think these kind of games, the game makers do have to be quite careful. This is obviously a free-to-play game, so that's kind of fine in the sense it's ad-supported. Obviously, we can see we've got an ad at the top here. Obviously, those are very kind of low monetizing ads, so in a sense, you know, you kind of could say, why are they here? If you're going to have these ads that you can't opt out of that kind of suddenly pop up, then why have you got these other ones? Because the combination of having everything, it feels a little bit unpleasant. Just going a bit more of the game, I can go, so I've unlocked, I'm not very far into the game, but I've unlocked this kind of other kind of themed mode. But what happens here, again, anything, this is, I want to go, excited to go and check out my other town theme ad again. So we're kind of seeing the flow of the game, which is kind of what something you want something to be playing, is broken up pretty much all the time. When you want to do something, it's broken up by having these ads. So interesting, when I go back to my, I don't get an ad here popping up, which is kind of, you could think an ad would be better placed when you've done your business. You wanted to go and check your other town out. You're quite excited to do that, and then you see an ad. Once you've done the business in your town and go back to the other one, that's where I would put an ad. So it just seems very odd, the ad placement. Granted, this is a game that people are not going to spend a lot of time in, but they probably are going to have lots of sessions a day. But again, that would make me think, well, don't bombard each session with lots of ads. People are going to be coming back, you know, maybe 10 times a day to check because you fill up your land very quickly. So don't kind of force too many ads in each session. Now there are other ads as well. You can see at the top here it says a 2+ with a little ad, so I can watch a video ad to get twice as fast gold as twice as fast. I can also, I think if I go in here, okay, so this is interesting. So this is upgrades. Any purchase will remove ads. So I think to a degree the developer has stuffed ads in this to encourage people to buy upgrades, which then remove ads. Now, personally, and I'm not seeing any evidence to the contrary, this is a really bad way of doing things. The percentage of people who will probably spend money in this type of game is low, and you're not increasing it by making the game slightly less enjoyable by whacking loads of ads into it. And when I've been thinking about this, I would quite like to play the game more without the ads in it. The ads are very make the experience increasingly bad for me. So will I spend $3? I don't really care about these faster crate things, and that makes it quite difficult then, because I don't really care about faster crates. Because the crates fill up anyway. I'm not going back into the game a lot. You know, I mean, obviously there's other things I can do better. Crates might be more interesting, but it's kind of combining two things I don't really want, or one thing I do want and one thing I don't want, and causing a higher price for it. So in my brain, you can kind of even see when I'm talking about this, it makes the whole thing very confusing. If it just said pay $1 and get rid of the ads, then I might go for that. If it just said maybe $5, get rid of the ads, I might go, am I going to get $5 of value from this game when the ads are removed? Well, maybe I will, because I've paid $5, so maybe I'll be really playing it longer. Personally, I'm not sure there's quite enough in this game as an idle game to make me pay even $3. But the combination of kind of extra gameplay features, and removing this ad thing, which is just constantly in my face, I feel is really, really annoying and too much. Which is interesting again for me, because I think Gram Games, who are, you know, pretty well known, they have been pretty successful in making kind of casual games. They certainly know what they're doing as a game developer, or certainly I consider they know what they're doing as a game developer. So they must have metrics. Obviously, I am not everyone playing this game, so maybe this kind of approach does work. As I say, I've not ever seen any evidence that this kind of stuffing things full of ads in a way that makes ads annoying, so you spend money to get rid of ads, works at all. I guess the other option would be, could you have a free-to-play economy in these kind of games? And again, I agree that's very hard for idle games to do that, because idle games are, by their definition, very casual and very just kind of like, well, I dip in and out, and then I'm not very invested in the game, and so I quite quickly drop out and stop playing it. But anyway, interesting. It's an interesting approach. Just one where I feel quite passionate about it, actually. I think this is a really nice game, totally spoiled by the monetization option that the developer has chosen. In fact, I would even say it's better. You know, it would be better if they really didn't have any ads in here, and just kind of, obviously that it's cost them money to develop and cost them money for servers and stuff, but kind of think of other ways of how you might do it. You might, you know, they have various games, so you might cross promote. I'm sure they're cross promoting anyway, but this seems a very odd way, and I can't think they're making much money from it, but maybe they'll let me know if they are. Anyway, thanks for watching The Long View. We play free-to-play mobile games, do videos about them, often mainly the things we like, sometimes the things that we don't like, sometimes things like this where we kind of do like them but don't like something else as well. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and we hope to see you again soon.
Hello, and thanks for watching to the very end of the video. If you have any comments, please put them in the comments box. We love to read your comments, and if you haven't subscribed already, the subscribe button is below. And don't forget to check out some of our other videos. There's 2 really good examples on the screen right now.